Guys, we got to take a deep breath on the LaNorris Sellers take. And just some of the just crap that's out there is frankly just embarrassing. Like it is literally embarrassing. Like I cringe with some of the stuff I've read. And that's not to say you can't be like, hey, we got to protect the football better. Hey, these fumbles are hurting South Carolina. These fumbles are an issue. If we had LaNorris on right now, or like, hey, are the fumbles an issue? He'd probably be like, yeah, they're an issue. They have to get fixed. Anybody with two eyeballs can see they have to get fixed, right? Like we can all agree, can't turn the ball over on the road. If you're in a tight game and you have turnovers, you can probably look at that game and say, hey, if I can take away one of those turnovers, maybe I go win the game. I get it. But did y'all watch the other plays in the game? Like 23 for 31 for 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick at the end. Usually from your redshirt freshman quarterback is enough to go win the game. And I think we should be able to have a conversation about this is a young quarterback. You're going to have to take the good with the bad. And you can acknowledge that without saying ignorant things like, oh, leave the quarterback in Tuscaloosa on social media. Like what do you gain as a program from saying crap like that about your quarterback? Like it honestly is like, I feel like in some ways sports are in the best place they've ever been. And in other ways, they're in the worst place they've ever been. Because it's honestly like sick, like some of the crap that people say on the internet. And so LaNorris Sellers cost us the game. Like, get the hell out of here. Like that stuff is ridiculous. And the other thing is, I do think there's irony. And Chris, how many times when a older quarterback, when a team has like an older veteran quarterback who is a little bit maybe less talented than the backup, how many times do we see people say, oh, just play the young guy, he's way better. He's way more talented. We'll live with the mistakes. Well, guess what? You have your opportunity here. South Carolina is doing exactly what every fan on the planet has always said they wanted. That is, play the young guy, play the most talented guy, let him go play, let him make his mistakes. But then you are not willing to live with the mistakes when they happen. Guess what? There are going to be mistakes. He hasn't even been able to actually go consistently play in the games. So guess what? This stuff is going to happen. Again, are they an issue? Are the turnovers an issue? Did the turnovers hurt? Yes. I'm not saying they did not. Let me make that clear. I'm not saying they did not. But when you are literally bashing your redshirt freshman quarterback, your in-state quarterback, who I believe is going to be the face of your program before it's all over, you got to take a look in the mirror because it's ridiculous. And again, I'm not even saying you have to accept losing. Like, you can acknowledge a mistake without bashing the guy on social media. So if someone's response is, hey, his mistakes are hurting us, I agree. That's literally what I just said. But you can acknowledge that while also acknowledging he's a young quarterback, that he's incredibly talented. He does everything the right way. Is not going to embarrass your program. And you can call out mistakes while also calling out the fact that you are in the game in the first place because of plays that he is making.